Occasionally, when I'm on a Zoom call, someone will ask about what I have on the wall behind me. It's my reading Kanban board. Kanban, spelled K-A-N-B-A-N, is a way of visibly tracking progress of work. Toyota is credited for creating the Kanban system. Apologies to anyone who finds my pronunciation of the word irritating. So in my reading Kanban on my wall, I have 3 imaginary vertical sections. The left side holds books I might read someday. When I start to read one, I move it to the middle section. When I finish the book, I move it to the right. These things that I'm talking about having on my wall and moving around aren't really books. They're just glorified Post-it notes with book cover images taped to them. I'll show you how I make them in a moment. The reason I track my reading in a Kanban board is that if I'm not careful, I'll begin reading too many books at once. The Kanban system encourages you to manage, to limit, your amount of work in progress. The idea is that your work flows more freely overall when you do that. When I already have 3 books in progress, right there and visible, I am more inclined to finish one before giving in to the temptation to start another. I use pictures of book covers on my board because I like how they look and it's fun. A friend asked me to make a quick video showing how I make these glorified Post-its, so here you go. The quick summary is that I print images of the book covers that I've downloaded from the web, sized to fit onto 3x3 Post-it notes. I attach each cover image to the front of a Post-it with double-stick tape along the top and bottom. I finish by trimming the whole thing to remove the extra. I've done this for several years now, easily moving the Post-its around, not damaging my walls. The first ones I made still hold and reposition well. A few more details might help if you want to do this. When I learn about a book I'd like to read, I go find a cover image. Most books on Amazon have a cover image on the books page, and you can click the image to get the image all by itself on a page. From there, you can right-click on the image and save it to your computer. Another great source of book cover images is Google's image search. If you enter the name of a book there, you'll generally find a selection of images to choose from. When you click on one you like, a larger version of it appears on the right side of the page. Here again, you can right-click on the image to save a copy. I like to use Microsoft Word to arrange the cover images onto a page that I can print out. I happen to keep all these images in one document called Covers, but if you didn't want to do that, you could just create a new document for it and not bother saving it. I get the most images on a sheet of paper when I set the margins to 1/4 inch on all sides. I insert the images into the document, and then I scale them down. By default, Word preserves the aspect ratio when you change either the height or the width, so I just change the height to 2.95 inches. I could make it exactly 3 inches, but I find it a little easier when there's a bit of extra space for imperfection. I put the scaled images right next to each other, let them spill over onto the next line. I don't have so many fiddly lines to cut this way. So then I print them, I cut them apart, and I lay out a few Post-its at a time. I put double-stick tape at the top and bottom of the back of the image, and then turn it over and press it onto a Post-it. Then I trim off the extra Post-it, and it's ready to go onto the wall. That's it for now. Thank you for watching.